How's it going? My name is Jason. I'm the tech editor for Maverick Publishing, the publishers of American Bagger, Urban Bagger, and American Cycle magazines. We're here in the official tech center of the world headquarters of Maverick Publishing here in Spearfish, South Dakota. And we wanted to give you a little behind the scenes look at our tech editorials. Obviously, if you subscribe or you've read our magazines, you see how in depth we go with the tech editorials. But we wanted to take it a step further and kind of show you what happens to get us to that point. So from one of our favorite manufacturers, Bad Dad, we've got just a bunch of products here, and we waited to open the boxes up in front of camera so you could be here with us to kind of show you a close-up look at the product that we're going to use for the editorials. The biggest thing about Bad Dad, what we like about them is, number one, the quality of the packaging. The stuff comes in, we're going to break into and show you here in a minute. And then just the fit, the finish, the pre-drilled holes, the pre-wired lights, the stuff that they do to make their product just a cut above. So if you're considering doing a stretch back end or a new fender up front for your bagger, we want to show you a close-up look at the Bad Dad stuff and show you just how well it's made. And then you follow along with us in our tech editorials in American and Urban Bagger magazines, and then show you a step-by-step of how to install these products on your bagger. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and open up these boxes so we can get a close-up look at the Bad Dad products. You got to be really careful, obviously. We're opening this with a knife. We don't want to scratch anything, so I'm just going in enough to cut the tape. The first box we've got inside the packing material is a Bad Dad chin spoiler. Comes complete with the hardware, the mesh grill, and it's ready to go. It's ready to install there on the bike. Also inside this box is our wrapper style front fender for a 21. You can kind of get a look at the finish of that here on the outer surface. Your painter's going to love you. Because your painter's going to love you because this is primed and ready to go. It's a nice smooth surface. You can see that the holes are pre-drilled, ready. You don't have to worry about messing with drilling any type of fender mounting holes or anything like that. The last thing that we've got inside this box are some fender mounting blocks, and they're options for black or chrome. We decided to get ours in black for the project that we're doing. And they already come pre-powder coated, pre-drilled, ready to go, sized appropriately for the fender. Now, we've used Bad Dad products before, and like I said, we're impressed with not just the fit and finish, but the way the stuff ships. Some manufacturers out there will just throw everything in one box, throw some packing material in it, and off you go. But if you notice, we've got fenders, saddlebags, side covers. Bad Dad went ahead, and this is how their side cover is shipped to us, okay? It comes pre-packaged. It's got protective material so as not to damage, the edges of the side covers. So they're going to show up to you exactly the way they package them. So you don't have to worry if that delivery guy decided to, overstuff his truck and jam a bunch of stuff in there, because this stuff is packaged really well. You don't have to worry about any damaging during shipping. They just seem to go that extra mile to make sure that the product arrives to you the way it should. And again, same thing. Look at the finish of this side cover. I mean, this is all nice and smooth, all the imperfections taken out. It's got the push on, so you don't have to do any bonding or anything like that. This is literally just going to pop right onto your bike in the grommets in the frame. Kind of feels like Christmas morning. Box number 3. Okay, we've got our front fender, chin spoiler, side covers out. So now let's see what's in box number 3. So again, we can show you the way this stuff comes, the way it's shipped. They go that extra mile to make sure that thing's not going to rock around and get banged up inside the box. Little extra cardboard there. This is the rear fender. Part of the whole package of complete back end with side covers, saddlebags, and the fender itself. As you notice, it comes pre-drilled, pre-fit for the license, or for the tail lights, and we'll get to those. I'm sure those are in the last box. You've got your mounting holes already done to use your stock hardware. It already has the seat bolt screw already put in it right there, and the looms for the holes for the wiring loom. This thing is ready to go on the bike. Okay, here's another neat feature. I don't know if anybody noticed that when I first pulled it out of the box, but it has the stud and the spacer already installed, so you can use your stock fender support bracket and actually, you know, have strength and rigidity in your rear fender. And our last box, which if I had to guess is going to be saddlebags. And again, another example, see if I can hold this up here. Another example of how this stuff is packaged, the way it's shipped, okay? They didn't just throw it in a bag or throw it in a box and send it down the road. These guys want to make sure that it gets to you with the same quality as when they made it. So, pull out our saddlebags. These are for 2014 and later. All the holes are pre-drilled, recesses are done, finish of the bag. They've got the holes already in the bottom for the rubber cushions. Bell pin grommets, the strikers, it's all ready to go. They've all pre-fit this stuff at the factory to make sure you're not going to have any drama when you install it on the bike. See the second one. Kind of neat about the inside of the Bad Dad lid as well is, if you notice, they didn't just take care to do the outside, the inside is finished as well. There's nothing worse than a set of bags where you put your hand in, you cut yourself on some fiberglass strands. Well, you don't have to worry about this with these bags right here. And they got their little logo right down at the bottom. You know somebody takes pride in their stuff when they put their name on it. And then the box that was inside with the saddlebags. Comes with the lights. Again, options are available in black or chrome, but this is another thing I like about Bad Dad. They've got them already pinned, ready to go. Okay, the multi-lock connectors, the wiring is done, it's heat shrinked. You're not going to have to do any cutting, soldering, pinning, anything like that. It's ready to go. And then license plate frame, and then a plug and play wiring harness, cut to length, already got the Molex and multi-lock amp connectors on it, so you can just plug it right into your bike. There you have it. We've unboxed everything from Bad Dad for our upcoming tech editorials in American Bagger Magazine. The back end complete summit kit with 905 taillights will be featured in the March issue of American Bagger, followed by the front fender and chin spoiler kit in the April issue of American Bagger. All this stuff from Bad Dad can be found at baddad.com, and we're available at americanbagger.com.